Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday, or happy whatever date it is when you're watching this video. I know I normally tend to do full weekend vlogs or Sunday vlogs, but I don't think I've done strictly a Saturday vlog, so I figured I could take y'all with me on this beautiful Saturday. So I know there's a couple things I wanted to get done today. One being is I wanted to go walk around the library to see what I could find for some TBR inspiration for my July TBR, and to also see what movies are available. That way I could just bring one home and rent it and watch it and return it. So I'm hoping to do that today because I know we're coming up on the end of June and I know I still have a stack of books that I know I need to get through, but I'm hoping that I can find some more reads for the summer because I know it's Summerween and also slasher / spooky summer, so I'm hoping to kind of get more summer inspired horror books in my repertoire, or also just general like mystery, young adult, whatever books. I'll see what is available when I'm over there. Also, something really important too is that I'm hoping to go see Girls Like Girls in theaters because Hayley Kiyoko put out a movie adaptation of... Okay, so long story short, so 11 years ago, Hayley Kiyoko came out with a music video for Girls Like Girls. She then turned that into a young adult novel, I think a couple years ago. And now it has a movie adaptation. So I am very much looking forward to going to see that in theaters today. I'm so excited. I just need to find the time that works for me depending on which theater in my hometown I go to. So I cannot wait to go see that because I just need some sapphic joy, okay? It's gonna be a great time. I am so excited. Also, I had to dig the book out from underneath you because you were sitting on top of it, but I'm also hoping to finish or read more of The Secret World of Briar by Pham. I was talking about this in my recent video where I went on a trip to Maine and I had ordered this book. It finally came in like I think a couple weeks ago, and I've been working my way through this book for I think like the past week or so. It's been a very compelling read. I think that's the best way to describe it for me, is it's been compelling because I don't even know how to describe this book because I'm just trying to find the right words to say, but I'm just coming up short-handed because there's moments where you laugh, there's moments where you're rooting for characters, getting frustrated with characters, and then you're also on the verge of tears. Listen, if I'm not full out sobbing by the end of this, yeah. I know I want to binge my way through this book, but I know there's elements where I just need to kind of remind myself to slow down so that way I can truly digest what is being said in this book. Because there is a lot of heavy topics that are discussed. One of the major ones being depression and wanting to no longer exist in a world where the world wasn't made for you. And it does hit very hard, and Cindy does a phenomenal job of navigating through those subjects in this book. Yeah, I'm at a loss of words of how I feel about this book, and I cannot wait to finish it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to crank it all out today. I will do my best to get as much done as I can with this book this weekend, or hopefully going into next week. So that's my game plan for reading. So I know it's literally almost 11:15, so I should get myself ready to go for the day. So I'll go get changed. I'll get this camera charged up because I think I only have like half a battery left. So let me go get you charged up, and that way we can go spend our Saturday together. So welcome to the video. Okay, how bad do my eyeballs look? Do they look like I've been crying? Because I have been crying. Okay, so, hello again. I know it's been quite some time, but I went and saw my movie, and I've probably been home for like an hour and a half, just sitting and reflecting and just scrolling through anything I could find on Girls Like Girls. So, that, oh my gosh, that was a tearjerker of a movie. It was very, very good, and I'm very proud of Hayley Kiyoko for what she has put together and the legacy that she's created with first her music video all those years ago, and now seeing this story be adapted into a film. So, very proud of her, very proud of the whole cast, and I loved seeing that we have new actors shining on a big screen, so that's a really huge deal. I will say, I think I was just kind of like shocked of like how abruptly the story ended. I was like, wait, what do you mean that's it? So I will say that as a piece of caution, but otherwise this film was still very emotionally compelling. I think I cried multiple times, and one of the women that I was who was sitting in front of me, she and I were chatting about it afterwards, and like how we were just both sobbing throughout the entire thing. So it was a fun experience. I had a great time today, and yeah, if you do get the chance to go see Girls Like Girls in theaters, please do so. So what I ended up doing earlier today was like I said, I went to the library just to see what was available. I know I was trying to find some slasher horror novels. I was striking out. I didn't really find much at the library, but I did get my hands on these two books. So I ended up getting Alice by Christina Henry, which is, I think, a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, which I think is almost, from the premise, it sounds like the premise of the video game Alice. Oh God, what is the? It's the dark horror game that's Alice in Wonderland themed, and I think it's Madness Returns. I'll have to look it up, but it almost kind of sounds like that, from what I'm gathering here. And plus, I love Alice in Wonderland anyway, so I cannot wait to get into this. And then I also have Lavender House by, who wrote this novel? It got cut off. Here, so this is by Rosen. So this, I think, is a noirish fantasy thriller about this private eye who ends up having to go to this heiress's house to investigate a murder there, and he gets wrapped up in all of its insanity. This also sounded really intriguing. I think I've had this on my TBR for a while, so I cannot wait to get into this because this seems very spooky, and it's also gay, so there you go. Yeah, so this is a little bit of my library haul that I got, so I'm at least very happy that I found something to read in mix of the rest of my TBR for June and July. And then I did spend a little bit of time reading The Secret World of Briar Rose at Barnes & Noble because I was just getting really hungry, so I ended up eating at the cafe there, got myself a coffee, and just sat and read my book for a bit. That's also making me tear up too. So I have just had a very emotional day, all for good reasons, but yeah, it's just been a pretty good day, all things considered. So I know I probably should make myself some dinner in a little bit, but I know since I had popcorn at the theater that I'm not quite hungry at the moment, so I'm thinking I'll probably take a bath and then maybe read a little bit, maybe make some tea for myself, might pop on something Summerween-ish on TV, who knows, I'll figure it out, but I am going to start unwinding for the evening, so I'll be back in a bit. I just need some sapphic joy, okay? I just need some sapphic joy, okay? Alright, hi. I figured I should probably close out the vlog here before I go to sleep because it's literally almost 11:15. I've been doom scrolling for the past hour. Guilty as charged. Yeah, no, I'm getting very emotional over this book, and I literally only have like 80 or so pages left to go of it, so I'm hoping that I can get it done tomorrow, or if not, by at some point this weekend. So I will do that. But in the meantime, thank you for spending a Saturday with me, for what you could see of it, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, or night, or whatever time it is when you're watching this video, and I'm too tired to do an outro, so later. Bye.